in the locker room. Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. A moment here now to see the numbers for Moses Moody.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Up front, it'll be Green in post. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. And for Dallas, the big man on the floor for him, it'll be Washington and Gafford. Flag is out there with Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 3. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
Here's Curry, buried from 15 feet out. Curry's got the game going here with the first basket for the Warriors.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
And it's flag missing. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Raptors. Back to Melton. Pass to Curry. Launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 5.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Down low, stolen away. To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And a late second-round pick, but Tim Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
Just 2 to shoot. They get it back. Shot's good by Gafford.
Finally, after all those plays, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, it took a few trips. Now let's see if that can get them going.
Curry with the bounce pass. Oh, that's blocked. Washington kicks to Marshall. Christie finds Gafford. Christie the pass to Washington. Now flag. 3-pointer. The rebound by Post. Warriors leading by 5. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back to you, Kevin.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's flag. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Gafford. Now, here's Marshall. Flag with it. Shoots over Curry. And flag with the basket on the assist from Gafford.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Outside Curry. Now, here's Moody. Marshall defending. Pass to Post. Curry on the wing. He has 5. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Flag from 7. Here's Marshall. It's deflected. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead leading by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. They've got Horford. Pajemski out there with Heel. Then it's Kuminga. And Richard floats it up for Kuminga. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, you can throw that lob wherever you want to. Kuminga's going to rise to the occasion and get his hands on it.
And the Mavericks with possession here. 9-point game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Russell, and it's denied. Here's Pajemski. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Nembhard against Teal. Now Nembhard. Nothing on the board. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Cisse, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about, and that's culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
Mavericks trail by 7. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And a fixture of Mavericks games for years. Team governor, Mark Cuban.
And since buying the team in the late 90s, Cuban has really changed how we view running a team. Very involved, bringing the Mavs their first title back in 2011. Cuban's the most passionate fan in this arena. He lives with each trip down the floor.
Now Nembhard after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's Flagg. His last outing, he had 18 points. To Nembhard. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And good depth for this Mavs roster, Tim, at just about every position. It looks like they've got options.
Well, it's helping them weather the Kyrie injury. Anthony Davis, you know, will tend to miss some games, so it's always nice to have a reliable backup.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Now, here's Melton. He hasn't made one yet.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Mavericks trail by 10. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
Max Christie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Golden State also making a change. Post is checked in. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Green against Washington. Flagg sends a screen for Christie. Back to Washington. Shot clock at 5. 3, Marshall. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Warriors leading by 10. Curry dishes to Green. lets it go from deep. And the Warriors, another three.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Flag. From past the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Flag's got his second basket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Green, missing. Pass to Christie. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
We're going to learn a lot about them by the end of this stretch, facing some good teams that can either expose you or empower you.
And in some cases, both.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Warriors.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Here's Curry. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Christie is out there with Flag. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Pass to Gafford. Washington against Green. Dallas moving it around. Here's Gafford. Over post. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Warriors leading by 10. Curry outside. Rebound by Marshall.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Over to the wing. Pass to Washington. Flag with it. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Gafford finds Marshall. Now Flag. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. Flag's got 8.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Melton in the corner. Moody with it. Outside, Green to the inside. And stolen by Christie. Pass to Gafford. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Melton, no good. Mavericks trail by 7. In the corner, it's Flag. And again, Dallas turns it over. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for D'Angelo Russell.
You can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Dallas making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in. Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Nembhard, the pass to Christie. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Substitution on the court. Marshall with the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Shoots over Podziemski. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his first points in this one.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
It's deflected. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Pass to Marshall. To the wing on the left. Washington kicks to Marshall. Here's Nembhard. He's defended by Podziemski. Just 3 to shoot. Takes the 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Warriors leading by 9. Moody the pass to Kuminga. Christie against Melton. Here's the screen. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 11. And we'll be back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga out there with Heel, and it's Horford in at the center. Russell, no good. Warriors leading by 11. Pass to Kuminga. From outside, off the mark. Dallas shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Now, flag. And he lays it straight in.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Outside heel from about 19. That shot no good. And it's the Mavericks with the ball here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Yep, that's going to go in.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lane. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, it can be intimidating when you can't find any daylight, and that's been the case here. Disruptive defensively, blocking shots, altering shots, a real factor.
So both teams changing it up here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Wide with it. Now Green defending. Gafford. Oh, what a finish.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Green outside. Here's Curry. The three goes down.
And that's the experience of Curry there, making a difference.
It's Washington high post. He's against Green. Cooper flag. Gafford.
Second team foul. At the line for two, Daniel Gafford.
He hits the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. Marshall, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
Here's Green. And here's Melton. And the rejection by Gafford. Oh, what a play inside.
Go into the rack with energy. Isn't the D afraid to cut him off?
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Outside Curry. No good on the layup. Mavericks trail by 4. Got a piece of it. And the shot goes in.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they've closed the gap, and now they're trying to get this to a one-possession game.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that. Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Second team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So neither attempt will fall that time frame.
No time to waste on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
The long shot, no good. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
It's the first. That puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, adding these extra points is a huge difference late in the game.
Dallas calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
There's still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
For this screen on Green. Washington, no good from 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Post. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Flag. Takes the 3. So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. See you next time.